let's do this. Didn't give my fiance a fair warning. No, she's a little unhappy with me. But hey, it's the Week 8 Commish report. Going to be going over Week 8 scores, going over the waiver wire action, and checking out these ridiculous standings. So let's just get right into it. Oh, by the way, happy Halloween, y'all. All right, first up, we got Team Chip versus Turd Ferguson. Team Chip getting that W 149 to 127.8. Turd Ferg had a couple of solid players. Roethlisberger getting 21, Saquon getting 20, McCaffrey getting 22, and Thielen getting 23. But it just wasn't quite enough, and especially getting -6 out of the Dolphins against Houston didn't really help Ferguson either. But Team Chip doing well with Mahomes, of course, number one in the position. 30 out of Mike Evans, so that doesn't hurt either. And A.J. Green getting him 18.6. And the Patriots D getting 17 points. That'll put Chip on the W side. And on to the next guy. Next up, we got Team Abel versus Yeldon's Brown cousin Julio. This game was a heck of a shootout, but Team Abel ultimately got that W, 166.8 to 152.9. Yeldon's Brown cousin Julio had a couple of, more than a couple, I should say, high scores here. His Cousins getting 24.7, Kamara getting 26.6, Chris Carson getting 20.4, and then Antonio Brown getting 25.4. Then Kelsey getting 20 points, so it's pretty solid. He probably would have beaten everyone else this week. But he had to go against Team Abba, who put up a hell of a fight, with Cam Newton getting 32 points, Joe Mixon getting 28.8, Lamar Miller getting 19.3, and then Devontae Adams getting him 18.3, and his kicker, Will Lutz, getting 16 points. Then Abba getting that W, and he's got that one-game winning streak. He's moving up the old standings. So let's just go on to the next game, huh? All right, up next we got Mother Tucker versus Team Stank. Team Stank getting the W, 145.5 to 94.9. Team Stank, heck of a showing. Todd Gurley, Russell Wilson getting 29.4, Todd Gurley getting 33.5, and Adrian Peterson getting 26.6. I mean, that's a three-headed horse I wouldn't want to go near, and that's why he's sitting at the top of the standings. Meanwhile, for Mother Tucker, getting 28.9 out of Marlon Mack and getting 20.2 out of Philip Lindsay. Other than that, Mother Tucker got a whole lot of nothing, and he earned himself this. Sucks to be you, Brown. You're on a 4-game losing streak. Eugh. Next up, we got the Luckiness Monsters versus the Wizard of Hajj. Pretty good win for Mr. Sadami over here, getting himself 159. And Nazari Hajar getting himself 114.1. Just wasn't enough. But for Luckiness Monsters, Andrew Luck getting 29.4. James White getting 25.4. DeAndre Hopkins getting 26.2. Stephon Diggs getting 27.9. That's a heck of a week for Zadami. And he's riding on up there with a 2-game winning streak. And then Mr. Hajar, really, besides Julian Edelman and Odell Beckham, the team wasn't so hot this week. But hey, you didn't get the Cheeto, so that's always good. All right, next up, we got Dan Highland versus Nobel Prize. Not much of a showing here for either team, but nonetheless, Mr. Highland pulls out the W, 117.5 to 112.2. Latavius Murray getting 20.5 for Highland. And, I should say Deshaun Watson getting 41 points. That's significant. So, congrats on the win there, Mr. Highland. And then for myself, James Conner getting 38.2 and Mitch Trubinsky getting 25.9. Other than that, it was kind of a shit show. I guess the Redskins getting 14 is not bad. But it wasn't enough. But, oh well. What are you going to do? Next up, we got the waiver wire action. There was so much going on that I had to go to the other screen just to show all the activity. So try to get through this as fast as possible. Sadami adding the Chiefs, dropping the Colts. Makes sense. Abendroth adding Aaron Jones, even though I tried to get him off waiver. So screw you, Abo. Dropping Alfred Blue. Highland adding Will Fuller. He's on injured reserve, but hey, I ain't judging. Don adding Cortland Sutton, I can't even say his name, and dropped David Njoku. Brown adding Larry Fitzgerald and dropping Ito Smith, which I'm pretty sure he just picked up. Avendroth adding Peyton Barber and dropping the Cardinals. We'll see how that works out. Carries there. Don adding Mason Crosby and dropping Jake Elliott. Needed a kicker, is on bye. Avendroth adding Panthers and dropping Pierre Garçon. He probably needed a defense as well. Crooks dropping the Patriots because they're on bye and adding the Cowboys. Makes sense. Mins, dropping Winston and adding Fitzmagic. Makes sense. Wish I would have done that as well. Brad adding the Vikings and dropping the Steelers. The Steelers playing the Ravens, I guess. I don't know who the Vikings are playing, but I assume there's someone that's not good. Then Highland wising up and dropping Will Fuller and then adding the Broncos D. A lot of D moves this week. And then Highland dropping Vinatieri and adding Gold. So that's your waiver wire, folks. A lot going on. Now let's move on to them standings. The closest I've ever seen the standings through 8 games. So really, this can be broken out into 3 different segments. We got the 1%er, Mr. Stank, sitting up top at 6-2. Loving life, sitting on that yacht, just living the dream. And then the next, we got the middle class, the lunch pail boys. 7 of us sitting at 4-4. That'd be Mins. That would be Sadami. That'd be Don. That'd be Nas. That'd be Highland. That'd be Team Chip. And that'd be Mother Tucker, who was 4-0. Now he's on a 4-game losing streak. So now he's 4-4. This isn't looking good for you, Brown. You're trending downward, and maybe you're trending a little more downward, if you know what I'm saying. That kind of went off kind of weird, but hey, you get my point. And then the very bottom, the peasants, the bottom feeders, the drum circle people. You got Turd Ferguson sitting at 3-5, and then Team Abo sitting at 3-5. So curious what happens to those two, and really nobody's safe. So nobody's safe from being at the bottom, and certainly no one's safe from being at the top. So best of luck to everyone, and I hope you all have a great week.